Now the next step is to install Simkit. So the installation files can be found on this link, and it's in the Sakai instructions as well. But you can just kind of read the URL for that. It's https://eos.nps.edu/simkit/latest. And just simply click on the file and download it. Now you can, all right, let's just save it, because if you're on Windows, that might be the only option. Okay, so let's save it, and it will appear, in this case, in the downloads directory. So on Mac, at least, if I click on it, it will unzip it. If you're on Windows, you might have to do a slightly different dance. But in the zip file, there's a bunch of stuff, but really there are only these three files that we're interested in. And you just kind of leave them where they are and go back to your NetBeans project, and we're going to add this as a user library. So here's how we do that. Right-click on the project and choose Properties. Now, click on Libraries, and we're going to add a library. And on mine, it kind of puts this behind the window for some reason. Okay, so we're going to create a library. So we click Create. You can call it whatever you want, but Simkit is the most natural thing. And by the way, K is lowercase, just so you know. Some people will try to make it uppercase. All right, so we've created the library. We have to put something in it. So there are three things we're going to put in it. We're going to put in the class path, which are the compiled Java classes, the source files, and the Java doc. And those are the three files that I pointed out earlier. So add jar folder. Okay, you're on the class path tab, add jar folder. And then we need to go to the downloads, wherever it was you downloaded it. Where's downloads? There's downloads. And we look for wherever it is. There it is. So Simkit, open that up. Okay, so simkit.jar is the one we add there. And we want to make it, we want to copy it to the libraries folder and make sure that's checked. So we add it, and it says, are we sure? And yes, we're sure. Now for the sources, click on the Sources tab. We add another jar folder. The simkit-src.zip file is what is asked for there. Again, we want to copy that to our libraries folder. And then finally, the Java doc. We're going to add a zip/folder. That's simkit-doc.zip. We got all those. We say OK, add library, and it should say Simkit there. OK. Everything is copacetic. So we see in the changes, there have been a modified properties file, and then here are our green new files. So you want to commit that. So let's do a git commit and added Simkit library. Now just to make sure that it's all there, if you click on the Files tab, and then under the lib directory, there now should be a directory called Simkit, and under that will be the three files that you added. Don't just manually put stuff in there, because the NetBeans needs to be able to find them. And if you just copy them in there, NetBeans won't be able to find them. Now, the way to, just in anticipation of the first Simkit component you're going to make, let's just make sure that it has been added to the class path. So again, if you haven't already, create the package called MV3302. Right-click on that, and we want a new Java class. And the name will be Arrival Process. And let's just make sure that that's all there. All right, so it puts it in a weird place for some reason. All right, there was that previous hello that we did. And now, just to make sure that Simkit is on the class path, we want to extend sim entity base like that. Okay, so now we get the red squiggly. It says it can't find the symbol. We go to the light bulb. It says we can add the import for Simkit sim entity base. If it does that, then that means that the library has been successfully added to the class path. You will not get this import if that has not happened. So, and this class will be completed for the first computer assignment. And then, since we have a class now, we don't need this placeholder, this hello MD 3302 that we had before. So you can actually delete that. So delete. And we want to be safe. Yes, let's be safe. And so now when we look at our modifications, that we've added the arrival process, it's green, and then this is light gray, which means that it has been deleted and added, deleted, etc. So we commit that, git commit. Now remember that okay, here we started the arrival process. So arrival process. And we remove the placeholder. Again, now keep in mind that this commit is only local. Now that we've done all this, we want to push all that up to the repository. So we go remote. Again, always do a pull first. And okay, so everything is fine on that. See all by the way, if you're interested, these are the command line arguments that are actually going on. And this says that we haven't made any changes. It's still a good idea to always pull before you push. So now we're going to push, and again, everything is in place. On this, notice that the local branch, the U, means that, see, the master is going to be updated. Origin master will be updated. Okay, we do that. Okay, and now Simkit has been installed, and we are ready to go with our first project.